Hi, all you piano players out there. My name is Miss Emily with EBN Music, and I teach piano and voice lessons to young beginners. And you're here today because you want to learn how to play Flowers by Miley Cyrus. No matter what age you are, if you are a kid, if you're a teen, if you're an adult, I hope this video is helpful for you. I wrote 2 books for kids for beginning piano lessons, so if you have a child who is interested in piano lessons, these books are perfect for them. It's called My First Piano Lessons, and the companion book is My First Piano Sheet Music. The First Piano Lessons takes your child through how to play 10 songs on the piano, their first 10 songs with their new friend G Sharp, the giraffe. And then in the purple book, they get to use what they learned in the green book to play 40 songs, folk songs, nursery rhymes, some popular songs. All of that good stuff is in this book. So go grab these today. Be sure to go to ebnmusic.com/books to get yours today. And be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you are interested in piano and voice lessons for your kids. And lastly, be sure to follow me on all my social medias. I am ebn.music on Instagram, EBN Music everywhere else. All right, well, without further ado, let's come to the piano and let's learn how to play Flowers. If you are new here, my usual thing that I do, I show you how to play the song just outright, or at least the chorus of the song, which we'll learn today. We're going to learn how to play it on the piano. Then we're going to take a step back and learn some music theory behind the song and learn the scale. And you'll even be able to learn the rest of the song on your own using this information that I'm going to give you. But first, just follow me. We're going to learn the chorus of Flowers together. Okay, here we are at our piano. Our song is going to start in the doghouse. So this is the doghouse with the 2 black keys, and then you have Grandma's house with the 3 black keys. Find the doghouse that's near the middle of your piano. We're going to start on the white key that's right after the black key. This is the E, the eagle. Cat, dog, and eagle. So we're going to start on E, and I'm going to go super slow. You can follow along and take your time, slow down this video. I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own hand. Yeah, I can love me better than you can. We'll go through that one more time. Notice I just used my number 2 finger. Your thumb is number 1. 1, 2. A lot of times using number 2 or the number 3 finger like this is the best way to start. So then now let's practice it using the 5-finger scale. We'll have to stretch a little bit, stretch up, stretch down. Start on your E. I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own hand. Yeah, I can love me better than you can. Using all the fingers just helps us play it a little smoother. Okay, so now that you know how to play it, let's go through a little bit of music theory. I'm showing my face here because I want you to really pay attention to this part. So if you have a puzzle, think about if you're solving a puzzle and you know that all the pieces of that puzzle are in the box, right? Well, let's say that you had 4 different puzzles and all of those pieces were mixed together in one box. That sounds a lot harder, right? Because you're going to have to take some pieces out that don't belong in that puzzle, right? Learning the scale of a song for music is the same thing as the puzzle. So if we know the scale, we have one puzzle that we're working on, right? The pieces are mixed together, yes, but at least we have all of them and we know it goes to one puzzle. All of these piano keys are like having the 4 different puzzles, those pieces in the same box, right? Let's make it easy on ourselves. Let's learn the scale, and then that way you can piece together this puzzle of the song. So Flowers is written in the key of A minor. So A minor, here's our A right here. So find your grandma's house. Grandma. G starts with G, ends with A. So there's your A right there. So that's where we start. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. That's the scale of our song. Now we have the correct puzzle and just the pieces of that puzzle. So now I know, going from A to A, this song is going to use some combination of those keys. We're not using black keys in this song. We don't have to go way up here unless you just want to. The pattern just repeats, right? We're just going to stay in the middle of the piano and stay within these 8 notes for our song. So now that you know that, pay attention to how the song starts. It starts right here in the middle of the scale, right? So here's our A, and here's the other A. Whoops, sorry. The E is starting right here. I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the... I skip there, and then I leap back here. So I noticed that my home is kind of this E, is kind of the middle, right? When you learn songs, start to notice patterns, different things that you see. Let's try that again, starting on E. I can buy myself flowers. D. Write my name in the sand. Talk to myself for hours. Let me stop there. When you're learning pop songs and you're learning the melody, you'll notice that sometimes songs, words that they say, like talk to myself. Self is just one syllable, right? But self is one syllable, but 2 notes can span that syllable. Self. Talk to myself for... So in this case, self is here. So sometimes when my students, who are mostly kids, who are trying to figure out pop songs, sometimes their brains try to make it harder than what it is because they think it's a different note for everything. But sometimes notes repeat. Sometimes we have 2 notes for 1 syllable. So pay attention to those little details too. Talk to myself for hours. Say, I always do that. Say things you don't understand. We're going to leap up here to the G for our next part. I can take myself, those are all skips. I can take myself dancing. Dancing is the same thing, 2 notes. Sin. And I can, back to G, hold my own hand. Here's our kind of home note, E. Yeah, I can skip, love, leap, be better than the first time we're playing the B. You can. There we go. So did you notice some patterns that maybe you missed before? Some skips, some leaps. We kind of have notes that we're playing over and over again, right? Doing some steps, skips, all that good stuff. Okay, so let's go through that one more time with this finger. Play it maybe a little faster this time. Start to notice those little patterns. Starting on the E. One little note about pop songs is she only goes up to the A. People who sing pop songs, they have a certain range, right? So it could be that Miley Cyrus doesn't sing as high, like I think she can sing higher, but this is kind of in her comfortable range right here, which is why this song is written in this key. Now, if we were to do another song, say like by Ariana Grande or by Kelly Clarkson, the range might be a little bit more, right? This song is just in an octave range, so far the chorus is, but just know that some songs might go a little bit farther into the scale, right? So you might just span a little bit more of it. But this one, nice and easy. We got octaves here. Okay, one last thing before we leave today. If you want a challenge, if you would like to practice some left-hand notes, let's do it. All right, so our chords, we're not going to play full chords. Let's just stick with one note to make it easy. So our first one, this time, don't play the right hand. Sing the song. Get your voice working there. All right, so we're going to start in our D. I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own hand. Love me better than you can. So the same thing, sorry, it's a little bright right here. So the same thing, did you notice some patterns in the left hand? So we did our G, I kind of pulsed it each time. 3, 4, and then we did C, B, A, we just stepped down, A 2 times, D, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, dancing, 2, 3, and I can fold my own hand. Yeah, I can. This one's a little different. So instead of playing the A 2 times, then you're going to leap to F. Love me better than, then down to E. You can, and then back to A. Notice A is our root note because A, we're in the key of A, or A minor. Sorry, it's just so bright right here. You can't really see the definition here, but we're on A. It's with our grandma's house, G and A. Okay, so then now that you've done that, I will play the right hand and the left hand. You follow along with whichever hand you're comfortable with, and when you're brave, you can try it with both hands, all right? Can buy myself flowers, write my name in the messed up, sorry. Yes, good job. That last thing was the hardest thing of the challenge. Don't worry about it. When you're ready, you go for it. One question I get asked all the time is, where's the sheet music for this? I need the sheet music. I want the sheet music. I want to challenge you. Sheet music's great. Like, we should learn how to read music. I think that's part of being a well-rounded musician. But I think too many of us who, even when we first start out with piano, even with kids, even my books here, we start with reading the music, usually, right? But what makes these books different, first of all, is that I used popular songs that you know the tune to, so then you know how it sounds, and you're sort of pairing the reading with how it sounds, right? When we're learning pop songs, we're learning the piano geography, and we're learning the song based on our ear, right? I want to encourage you to try to learn these songs by ear, especially if you're not used to that, especially maybe you are reading music or you did read music. I'm challenging you for this song and for other songs that I do. We learn it by just watching, noticing patterns, learning the scale. If you know all of those things, you can start to put puzzle pieces yourself together rather than relying on somebody else having the sheet music for you. Just a little side note. So if you're wondering where the sheet music is, you can go buy it somewhere, but this was a little bit simpler way of learning the song without having to know how to read music. So just a little thing there. If you want to know more info, let me know. Okay, so one more time, my books, My First Piano Lessons and My First Piano Sheet Music are great for kids. So if you have a kid interested, or a grandkid, niece, nephew interested in piano lessons, be sure to check out these. ebnmusic.com/books is where you can buy it. Follow me on my social medias. I am EBN Music everywhere, except for Instagram, it's ebn.music. Be sure to follow me there and subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you again next time. Comment below, what song should we learn how to play next? What do you want to learn on piano? Let me know, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. See you next time.